with people. I've been networking with people. We've attended networking events where we can meet people with like minds. We take numbers, we exchange contacts and all that. But the question I want to ask you today is, have you been working the net? You've been networking, but have you been working the net? There are two different things. If you network and you don't work the net, you don't see any results from your networking. So it becomes a normal thing. You go talk to people, get their numbers, and at the end of the day, nothing comes out of the relationship you've built with those people. But you need to work the net. Work the net, find some synergy with the people you've been networking with, and use them for something viable. I mean, work with them. Out there. My costume today is by the kind courtesy of Modest City Fashion. And Modest City, I would say a very, very big thanks to you for this beautiful costume. I'll go on a quick break, and when I'm back, we'll talk to Derrydean Dadzie of Dreamoval Limited.
School of Business Management, School of Education and Social Sciences, School of Modern Languages, round-the-clock tuition, the perfect educational experience. Meridian Pre-University, the nation's premier pre-university.
This is the Skyy Digital channel. Skyy Digital, add value.
My name is Samuel. I'm 24 years. I'm CEO of Streamio Technologies. Streamio is a mobile music streaming service that will change the way people access music on their mobile devices.
I am an Amuzu. I'm 24 and I'm the CEO of Nandi Mobile. Nandi Mobile is a software company that enables companies to connect with their clients. One of our products is Pipeline, which is an SMS customer service application.
My name is Aaron Teria. I'm 27 years of age. I'm a CEO and senior developer at Letty Games. I'm a software developer by profession, but a game developer to be specific. We've successfully launched our first game on iPhone titled iWarrior, and about to launch our new game, Street Soccer, this Christmas.
These are young entrepreneurs, and there are many more of them. Join me on The Young Entrepreneur, showing on Knowledge TV, Channel D, Skyy Digital, as I talk to. Welcome back again. Like I said, today is going to be a very interesting program, and I'm going to be talking to the CEO of one of the youngest growing companies. I wouldn't keep you waiting. He's right here in the person of Derrydean Dadzie. Derry,
yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Donald.
You're always in the Dreamoval dress.
Yeah.
What's it got to do?
Well, I think what it does, it keeps you, or it reminds you of what you have set out to do. And also, by wearing my company dress, I try to let people know about the existence of a brand like that, of a brand called Dreamoval.
That's very interesting. I keep confusing Dreamoval with Dreamoval.
Yeah. I don't know any company called Dreamoval though, but I know there are other companies and there are other technologies. You know, there used to be a software that was used in developing web application called Dreamweaver.
Yeah.
So that's been the main confusion point when people hear Dreamoval. Sometimes people say Dreamweaver, but the company is Dreamoval.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, Derrydean, you happen to be the CEO of this young company.
Yeah.
And this company has been in existence for how long? 3 years?
This is our 4th year.
4th year.
Yeah.
So you just entered into your 4th year.
Yeah.
And you're one of the fastest, if not the fastest growing company in Ghana.
I can say that. I can say we're making significant strides in the business domain, and very soon, evidences of what we are doing will manifest and will be a household name.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Somebody your age championing the kind of business you're championing is a bit my imagination, but I mean that again tells me that the youth cannot be underestimated.
Most definitely.
Right. So do you want to tell us about your background, how you started, how did it start for you as an entrepreneur?
My background. So regarding me doing business, it goes, I think it's part and parcel of my person. Naturally, I like to try my hands on new things. Naturally, I like to see things from a different perspective. Naturally, I try to approach things from a maverick approach. I try to do things where everybody's going east. I try to explore the possibility of west. So becoming an entrepreneur is something that was something that I kind of grew with from high school. Tried to organize events in school. After high school, tried to also organize something for myself. Whilst I was at home, whilst I was waiting for my my senior high school certificate, or at that time we called it the SSCE. I wouldn't say that was so great for me on the SSCE front, but I still strive to do something remarkable, because I knew that school gave me an opportunity to put myself in a certain realm intellectually, academically, but I knew there was something within me that was beyond, or that school could not prove. And if I didn't take that opportunity to prove it myself, I might be lagging behind, and everybody will go forward using the whole academic system, using the whole social institutions or institutions that society has set up. And that, for me, kind of formed, you know, the unraveling of my entrepreneurial nature. And then when I went to university, I was a student entrepreneur doing different things. And it's interesting to know that what we are doing at Dreamoval are things that we did whilst we were in school. So it's not something that we thought about when we finished school. There are projects that we did, there were activities that we were embarking on whilst we were in school, and the things that we're doing turned out to be things that we could sell. And so after university, it only made sense for us to come together and try and market what we have built from school.
That's very interesting. But where did your motivation come from? Were you looking up to some businessman whilst you were still in school? Did you hear some story that motivated you, or you were self-motivated because of your background?
I think my motivation really, most of it was built from within, and most of it was built from my natural tendency to see things change, my natural tendency to see new things happen. I believe that there's always more that we can do beyond what has been given to us. So my willingness to explore, my willingness to take risk, and my willingness to think on the path of what do I have to lose, you know, I think was enough incentive for me to launch me into the deeps of trying to set up or trying to do something on my own, whilst others probably might want to go and work for somebody else.
Wow. I'm blessed today to be sitting with you. So let's talk a bit more about Dreamoval.
Yeah.
Dreamoval started with yourself and a couple of friends.
Yeah.
How many friends were there?
Initially, when Dreamoval started, in our first meeting, we were 7.
That's a large number.
Yeah, we were 7 actually. We had 3 ladies and then 4 guys. Eventually, when we incorporated, when we decided to pedal the canoe, we were 4 guys trying to do something, and then we got other friends from other schools on board, and then the whole business started, you know, gathering momentum, started getting new business, started coming up with new ideas. So that's how I started. And I don't know your question. If your question is how Dreamoval started, there's a 7 group of people who had finished school. Some of us were working, some of us weren't working, some of us had our own ideas. And the interesting thing is that we had a class project whilst we were in school. It was a traffic light project. That project gained some kind of media attention. Government of Ghana, through an incubation program, decided to incubate that project. But along the way, after university, the resources that our class put together to run the project wasn't enough.
Right.
The persons running the project kind of started losing momentum because support wasn't coming from anywhere, from government or from the class. So one of them came to me and said, "Hey Derry, why don't you come on board so that we try and see whether we can revive what we've already started?" And at that time I was working with a software development company. So I said, okay, that's fine. Let me come and see what you guys are up to. So I went to check up what they were up to. Then I thought it was going to be an interesting thing to embark on because it was something that we started from class anyways. But when we started the first meeting to discuss where we want to go with the project, it turned out that it dawned on me that the kind of project that we had wasn't something that we could sustain over the period. Then the idea was, but hey, there's internet, there's mobile. We're thinking of really good things when we're in school, very innovative things when we're in school that could run on mobile and internet. It turned out that, okay, internet, mobile were going to be the next frontier of business. So why don't we take on the things that we had done as final year project and then use them as businesses or implement them, for a business reason, a business purpose.
Right.
So that's how Dreamoval started, and then we had to find a name for the business. Then we chose the name Dreamoval and the whole story around Dreamoval, and then we started doing business.
You started with a team of 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And now you're left with 4 of the pioneers.
Yeah.
How did you find these people? I mean, the team of 7 or 8. How did you interconnect? How did you network with them? How did you get to identify these people and bring them on board your ideas?
I think so. It's mainly how people are whilst they were in school. So, there's this law of natural selection. If you know that this guy was good whilst you were in class, there's a likelihood for you to talk to him or her first. So somebody has to be able to identify somebody to start the first connection, and then the next person could actually tell another to also identify somebody to create another connection, and then there's this network of classmates, and the initial 7 were very good people, very brilliant people. They were the brilliant people in class. I won't say academically brilliant, but everybody had his own strength. Somebody had strength in numbers, somebody had technical skills, somebody had strength in gelling teams, somebody was an inspirer. So all those things played a significant role in making the team, and that was a foundation, and we needed that foundation to enable the business survive. Without a very good foundation based on a great team, you can never excel or you can never move forward in business.
Now, why did the number, first of all, let's take why did the number dwindle?
Yeah.
And secondly, how did it come by? How, as in, what was the cause for some of the people to drop off?
So I think they have, those who dropped off will have the best reason, or they will know exactly why they dropped off. But all the ones who dropped off were the females amongst us, and I'll rather leave the viewers to come out with suggestions why they would drop off. But one of the things I know was that some of them had better jobs. Some of them were working for big companies. They had offers from Newmont. Some were working for Barclays. Some were working for Originate. So the risk, there was a greater risk working with Dreamoval at that time,
right,
than seeing gold and saying that, hey, I'd rather try. You've seen gold and you want to dig for gold. Somebody would like to go for gold, while somebody else would like to dig and see whether he can find more gold. So some of us chose to dig, and some of us, without saying that it was bad for them to do that, decided to go for what they see. So I believe mainly it could be anything. It could be family pressures, it could be their risk levels, which some of us could endure. And need I to say that it wasn't easy for those of us who didn't drop. Some of us actually lost our girlfriends. Some of us had issues with family because they didn't understand why you are done with school, and instead of you, they paid huge amounts of school fees. Instead of you going to get good job and bring money home, you've chosen a path that people who choose it are 40 years and above. People who choose it are nearing their retirement.
Right.
They want to stop work.